Well, good afternoon. You join me at 4:30. I've literally just finished work, and I thought rather than just go home or go to the pub and have a pint, I thought I'd just drop down to the Blackfords Progressive Angling Society water, which is CALFHEATH Reservoir. Now this place is always good for a floater, and I've just got my floater gear on. I'm just going to have a little walk around and see if there's any fish milling around in the upper layers. We've got a northwesterly wind which is just pushing down here, so I'm expecting the carp to be on the back of it over by the dam wall over right at the far end, just in the sheltered area off the back end of the wind. However, you'll always find these fish in the margins, down the edges, and if we do see them, then I'll definitely put a couple of mixers to them and see whether they're interested. But even if we don't see any, even if they're not interested, I'm still going to have a walk around and get my steps in for the day. I'm sure that's a couple of carp out there that I've just seen. Let's put the Polaroids on. There's a couple of carp there. They're rude not to put a couple of mixers in front of them. There's quite a few down here actually. Let's just get down here a bit closer to them. I think these ducks are going to give me a little bit of grief. And as predicted, yes, they're all over them. Trouble is, if these carp are not coming up, the only thing that are eating these mixers are these damn ducks, then I don't want to be wasting feed on the ducks. I'd rather give it the fish, or fish that are interested. Let's just get a little bit higher, see whether I can see them. Yeah, so we've got to feed off these ducks if we're looking to get through to them carp. There's just a carp just coming up now to one of the mixers. Let's see whether it has it. Oish, oi, oi. Oh, do you see that, guys? There's a couple of carp down there, to be fair. Yeah, there's one. Just taking some mixers down off the top. Yeah, there's a couple of fish down here. I think it might be worth just, yeah, he's well greedy, just feeding off these ducks a little bit and seeing whether we can get into a couple of carp. Right, so you join me back 10 minutes on from when I first started to feed the swim, and finally we've managed to feed these ducks off and the coots. There's fish out there. They're not heavily feeding as they would do, obviously, as you would expect in the hotter conditions, but they're still out there and they're still having a go at them, as you can see. There's about 2 out there now. So we're going to put a rod to them now, over the top. I'm just going to draw that into the area very, very slowly. To be honest, I can only just about see that hook bait thankfully, due to that little bit of a red sight stop that I've got, fish has just hit my controller. A couple of fish now down to the right feeding. Oh, come on, I can't really see my hook bait. Oh, there's a couple of fish there now. Come on. There we go, we're in. First fish off the top this year. Take your time with them, they're going nowhere really. The only place they can actually hit is just in the reeds, which, to be fair, because they have a little bit down, you ain't got a problem with them smashing into the reeds. Oh, I just love this type of fishing. This is definitely something I'm going to do a little bit more of this year, to be fair. Just getting down after work, doing a bend in the rod and listening to that. Just enjoy it while you've got it. I mean, I haven't even gone up by where I would think that these fish are, which was on the back of the wind, on the dam wall. It's just only through seeing them just under the surface here that we had a go at them. To be honest, I'm really impressed with this new float from Carp. They're doing two different colours, a bright orange one obviously to aid what you can see, and also it's a dark khaki coloured one. First fish off the top this year, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Bish, bash, bosh. First fish, surface fishing off the top. It's a cracking fish, that is. Good mouth on it as well. And yeah, thank you very much. Mix it out. So, been feeding again for the past 10 minutes, just hitting the mixers upwind and letting them just float down on the actual wind, and they're just picking them off down to my right hand side. So I'm just going to once again just try and put this over the top. So much more easier now I've fed them. Ducks off. I think there might be another fish in it yet. Feeling quite confidently out there. Right. Right, well, we've had one, so I'm just going to move off just up where I thought there may be and just see if there's any carp up there to have a go at. If not, then I'll make my way back down here and see whether we can get into another one from this place. But it's gone a little bit quiet, so let's go and find them. Let's go and see whether we can see any more carp anywhere else. And let's go and see where I think there may be. So I'm just in this little bay area. I can see a few fish drifting around just underneath. I don't know whether it's going to be worth me even having a go at them, especially with this wind that's pushing down to this left. Let's put out a couple of mixers. We'll try it. All depends how they react. Yeah, there's carp there, look. carp down here. Whoosh. Yep. Carp just taking a couple of mixers there off the top. Let's just go down one. I know I've seen one. Oh yes, he's having a right old munch, this one. Let's see whether we can put our hook bait in front of him and tempt him to come and have a go. He's certainly feeding himself up on them freebies, but we all know as soon as this one goes out, total different story. A little bit of Vaseline again. Well, this is going to be a little bit more of a stalking situation because there's only actually one that's taking mixers. Oh, a little bit too much over him, to be honest, but he's still there. He's right underneath my feet, to be fair. You see, he's absolutely going ballistic out there. Yeah, that's why his back's turned. Bring it in a little bit. He's here at the moment. Right, he's right on cue. Just taking these mixers out. Ain't a big fish, but they'll put a bend in the rod for sure. There's a couple right there. Ah man, they're a small fish, them more. Yep. Any minute now. Any minute now. Eat right. There you go. It ain't even a big fish. Not even a big fish at all. But tell you what, it's absolutely superb. Ever so lightly hooked in the mouth, that is. Come on. It's a lovely, lovely dark fish. Come on, number 2. Right in the scissors. Yes. Oof. Tell you what. Ain't a bad fish. Consider it. Take a photo. There we go. That one's actually heavier than it looks, I would say. About 50, 60 pounder. Right, going by the weight. There you go. Let's put a couple of mixes out, see if they're still having it.
Well done.
Hi.
You and far between.
Oh, now, yeah.
Nobody else has had anything.
Has it been quiet?
Oh, I bet it's been very quiet the last month, 6 weeks.
Oh.
Well, the day started this year, yeah?
Yeah.
Not the day started this year. Obviously fishing
Yeah.
Like a cat and
Yeah, well, they're out there.
yeah, dog biscuit, yeah. Oh, there is some there, isn't there?
There's loads, yeah.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Yeah, there's a couple of fish out there, as you can see. Oh, it's just turned on my actual hook right there. Let's give him some free food out there. Give him something to get on. Yep, ready. Wow, that was very, very light. Still fish just feeding down to the right. I'm eager to get this fishing because there's a few out there and I want to get as many as I can if it's all possible. It's only a little, but all good sport. Come on. Yes. Alright. That one ain't happy at all. One bit. Go on. Right, I'm just moving a little bit more deeper down into this bay because I've seen a few fish milling around. So let's put a couple of mixers to them. Oh, there's one. Out there. All the fish are down here in front of this swim. Yeah, they're just here, look. I can see ya. You can't hide from Tosh. Oh, he's just to the right on the mixer there. He's coming round, he's coming round. Come on. Come on. Yes. To be fair, that one was milling around, taking them mixers all over the shop. So it was nice just to intercept it eventually. Come on. See if there's any more out there. To be fair, I don't think there is. Well, they're out there, but I certainly wasn't feeding like this one was feeding. Let's have a look what we got. Off we go. Right, come on, let's have one. I want to go out for my tea. Come on. Oh, you absolute bugger. I don't actually think he felt that hook. So, might be with another chance out there. Come on. Oh, he's just literally gone down the side of that. I can't believe that. He's just literally, floaters here. He's just literally just gone down the side of it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can't believe he did that. A few fish competing out here now for these mixers. Oh man. Wow. Come on. What? Hit the float again. One's just bow waved at the back. Come on. Yes. Yes. Man, that was about time, wasn't it? Didn't actually get to see how big that fish was. Just seen its head just stick out. We'll have a look in a minute. Come on. Ah, absolutely tiny. A couple of bigger fish out there. Come on. He's giving up a good account for himself, that's the main thing. Come on. Come on. Very happy, that's for sure. Come on, that's the out. Just want to do something. See whether a couple of them bigger fish are still out there. How can I go when they're searching out these biscuits? There's loads down to the left. Oh, I can just see the hook bite now. Well guys, I got stuck up the tree, got a big branch and decided to end the session, so au revoir, thank you very much. But I'm off to go and have my tea. Thank you for watching guys, and I'll see you next time out and about with the GoPro, having a great time on the bank, enjoying fishing.